He was surely joking, wasn't he? Such are the prayers of many a Hakuho fan tonight after the Yokozuna's jaw-dropping comments which aired this morning. The strength of belief behind the words we cannot yet gauge, but January the 6th, 2020, has gone down as the day on which Japan learned of Hakuho Sho's intention to quit. The day saw the 43-time sumo champion featured on the popular morning current affairs show Tokudane, which attached a camera crew to him on January the 4th. The Tokudane team were surprised to find Hakuho more open than usual, even allowing them to film him pumping iron in his private gym. And it was when asked why he was being so open that he dropped the bombshell. Whatever happens, it's all over this year, so you might as well film everything. I'm retiring this year, you see. The reaction of the show's long-serving presenter, Tomoaki Ogura, was, I suspect, the same as many of yours. I think, even among Yokozuna, Hakuho's strength and ability stand out. I want him to keep fighting for a little longer, and frankly, wish to believe that what he said about retiring was some kind of joke. Sankei Sports, the newspaper to devote most attention to the story, refuses to pronounce on whether Hakuho speaks true, but does emphasize that 2020 was always a year of immense significance for him. When the Olympics last came to Japan in 1964, my father competed in the wrestling, Hakuho reminds us in that same TV segment. And I promised him we'd watch this Olympic Games together. So about 5 years ago it became my aim, my dream, to somehow retain my wrestler's top knot until 2020, and mount that Olympic dohyo as father and son. Now, as you likely know, his father, Mongolian wrestling legend Jijido Munkhat, died 2 years ago, meaning Hakuho must perform this year's Olympic ring-entering ceremony alone. But the Yokozuna insists not alone in spirit. If I get inside that stadium, I am sure my father will be watching from heaven above. So in a sense, we will be watching that spectacle together. And it is here again that he implies he's not looking beyond the summer. I believe that fate is written by the gods. You've got to go where fate takes you. And I want to give all I have for just another half year before the Olympics. That is my dream right now. He's changed his nationality. He's guaranteed sumo elder stock. And you need no reminding from me of how superstitious he is about numbers. Revisit my YouTube post on March the 11th last year, and you will recall why he feels his birthday entwines his destiny with that of Japan. He also believes that his status as the 69th Yokozuna sealed his destiny to become as great, if not greater, than the legendary Futabayama, winner of 69 straight bouts. And when it comes to producing wrestling champions, he is convinced of the significance of 44, the age his father was when he was born, and the age his grandfather was when his father was born. And, as you have surely noted, his next top division title will be his 44th. In recent years, Hakuho's list of injuries has become as long as that for records he holds. He details these injuries in a separate interview, which I've already promised to give you, sometime this week, no doubt. And we've previously heard Secret Sumo say how, as an ex-professional wrestler himself, he can well imagine the pain Hakuho must be in. The statement the Yokozuna made about wanting 50 titles he has since rode back on, admitting the sheer euphoria of November got the better of him. And yet his performance at the Yokozuna Council practice this morning was commanding. The capacity and the will to win remains undiminished. Was this Hakuho making a famous last stand against injury, imprinting on our minds the final images of greatness by which he wishes to be remembered? Or was he launching another new phase of psychological warfare designed to spook his rivals for a further 3 years? Come the summer, we will have a clearer picture of what Hakuho's true intentions are. But in truth, we shouldn't have any picture. No sumo wrestler, least of all a yokozuna, should ever address such matters until they actually arise, and with a solemn speech, certainly not with offhand remarks to a random TV camera. I can safely say this has never happened before, and sumo chiefs will be less than impressed. But maybe this is just Hakuho living out his destiny, to be the grand champion that nobody else ever could be.